abstain or?
Will abstain.
Mr. McConnell?
Yes.
Mr. Harden?
No.
That passed.
Passes as a non-emergency. Will be effective in 30 days.
Well, thank you, everybody. That's an outlier, but I think it was called for. Okay, Mr. Short, do you have anything else? You wanted to mention a public meeting? Mr. Brinkman's, did he cancel that or not?
No, he still wants to have it, and I remiss, I did not write down the date that he wanted to have that.
I think it was June 5,
June
5, 6 to 8. Yeah, Mr. Brinkman typically has these meetings, town hall meetings throughout the district. He talked about health care, K through 12 education, some type of liberal cause issues. One of our residents asked him to have one of these meetings here, and he wanted to use this venue to hold his town hall meeting as a state rep to talk about state issues only.
Correct.
So I think we're going to let him do it, and we're going to announce it, Chuck.
That's correct.
Okay. Moving right along, Mr. McConnell.
Well, and I have two more things, Mayor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted to, if the village and council has not noticed, we have quite a few new American flags that have been hung. I wanted to tell you that they specifically purchased a bunch of extra flags to replace the damaged flags, but also put additional flags up so the village looks pretty nice that way. And that our parade again is on Monday, and we have a council float, and I'd like to know how many council members are planning on attending so we can make sure we have plenty of room on the float.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
TBD. What time is it?
It steps off at 10 o'clock.
And I was going to have the village purchase candy because if not enough council members come with their own candy, we don't have enough candy to throw. This is a minor issue, but I just think that people expect the candy to be thrown from the float.
And we're going to have to make weather for it.
So does anybody have any objection? I've always brought my candy in the past, but last year we didn't have a big turnout, and so we ran out of candy, and it was a disappointment to some of the kids. So I guess just have the village purchase some candy. I hope nobody has an objection to that. It's a minor amount.
That's all I have, sir.
Okay, moving right along, Ms. McConnell, you're up.
Okay. In regard to the Jones Fish Hatchery, as the first reading of an ordinance approving a zone change for property located in the vicinity of 3411 and 3433 Church Street in the Village of Newtown. And the second reading will be on June 13th at our next council meeting.
Anything else?
And the only other thing is our May 25th planning commission meeting is canceled for lack of agenda. And that's it.
Okay. Mr. Fairway.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules.
Is there a second on the motion?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
I'd like to make a motion to accept a resolution authorizing a contract with John R. Jurgensen for the 2017 pavement improvements not to exceed $911,000, $119.40.
Is there a second on the motion?
Second.
Any discussion? I think Mr. Branstad covered it. So we'll call for a vote. Mr. Fairley?
Yes.
Ms. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Harden?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefmeyer?
Yes.
Mr. Short?
Yes.
Mr. Thorne?
Yes.
That is approved.
One more. I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules.
Is there a second on that motion?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
I'd like to make a motion to approve an ordinance authorizing an agreement between the Village of Newtown and the Board of Hamilton County Commissioners relative to the improvement of Main Street, State Route 32, storm sewer.
Is there a second on that motion?
Second.
We have a second. Any discussion?
What specifically is this, Terry? Is it related to their funding?
It is the $64,500 grant.
Oh, great.
Okay, we're going to take a vote. If there's no further questions, Mr. Fairley?
Yes.
Mr. McConnell?
Yes.
Mr. Harden?
Yes.
Mr. Kiefmeyer?
Yes.
Mr. Short?
Yes.
Mr. Thorne?
Yes.
Okay, that carries. Thank you.
That's all I have.
Okay, our solicitor wants to call for an executive session. Could somebody make the motion?
I'd like to make a motion that we go into executive session concerning 3 items that we need to discuss concerning public employee compensation, sale of property, and discuss disputes that are subject to imminent court action.